Good afternoon, and it's still a Saturday afternoon, which is still a scorching hot day. If you watched the last video on the battery swap, and now I'm moving on to, thank goodness for fans, somewhere there, swapping the screen out. I've got a MRA, where are you? There. MRA screen that's cost me 110 quid, 118 quid, something like that. Just open it, obviously. Sticker, all important, sticker. Instructions, another sticker, it's worth the money, 2 stickers, you can't go wrong, 2 stickers. Oh, I don't know what I've thrown on the floor, but seems to be more instructions inside. What's that, edging? That looks like edging worm. Don't know whether I need that. And then that's the fella. A bit more darkness involved, and it's got the let's move you back a bit. It's got a bit of a sweep up at the edge. See that? You see that, and then it's got the I can't move. There you go. Probably easier when it's on the bike because you can use. There you go. It's got the extra touring piece on. What I used to do was get a clip-on piece like this and clip it on. But I thought this time round I would buy the all-in-one. Is that as far up as it goes? No, there's a bit more there. A bit more. There you go. So that will sit slightly prouder of the screen, but obviously it will direct a lot of it, hopefully. And then it's roughly, put that possibly where it's going to go, probably about an inch and a half taller, with, as I say, that lip, turned up lip bit, so might be give me a bit more protection and I won't have to duck so much at speeds of between 69 and 71 miles an hour on the dual carriageway. So it should be really easy to fit, because the old Busa, because it's so streamlined, they don't put loads of screws round. There's one either side, and they're hidden behind the wing mirrors, so even those bolts don't mess up your wind tunnel coefficiencies, or whatever they're called. So there's 2 of these. Is that better? Bit too much wing mirror there. Let's get. Oh, the camera work is extraordinary. So let's get that out of there, like that. Come on, that's it. And obviously one on the other side. It's also one of the easiest bikes. No, it's also one of the bike with the most easiest of moving mirrors that I've ever had. And it's probably because they're all covered in that they don't rust up and that. But the old Corona, and when mediocre was a full-fledged Gixxer, it was a pain in the arse. Even these mirrors are all rusted, so if I move them now they tend to snap these little arms. But the Busa, absolutely no problem. It's everything on this bike is just no problem. Right, there's also two little push out doobries which you probably won't be able to see. Oh, let's move that around there. In there. So that with confidence. There you go, that's one of them out. Where you just push the centres out. I'm not trying to teach you to suck eggs. It's like that. And then what you're doing is pushing the centre, which pops it, releases these bits here, and you can pull it out, and then you reset it by pushing that through, by pushing that central arm through, and then you stick it back in the bike and you press the button back in, which locks it into place, and blah blah blah. But you'll know that. You'll know that, you guys. And what I do with these, because you have to take these nut infested grommets out, I think that's the technical term. All I do is, as I say, I take them bits of them popping clips out, and then I bend that out just so I can push that through like that, and then take the big screw out, and there it is. Because I think I said in a previous video, it's harder to pull that way because it's got the thread embedded in it and this fat shoulder, which is what squashes up and won't come through and pinches everything tight. So it's a lot easier to pull this soft rubber through. So I'll do the same the other side. It's a brilliant angle. And now this should just pull out. It's a lot easier this time. I had it out the other day to do the bar risers, so there's no protective film over this, so it goes straight back in. As easy as that by the looks of it. There's a hole there. Seems like a hole there. Longer bolt back, just screw it in a couple of threads and then push this through the new screen just so it settles on that edge, and if you push it too far through then you can just pull it back out. And through the other side like that. Get the big bolt out of the way, the little one's back in. And then just push the two poppers in. Like that. Bring the wing mirrors back. And there you go, one new screen. Let's make sure miles away. Oh, miles away. And when I did the risers on this, the brake reservoir was just touching the screen, and now it's not. So that shows that the whole screen comes up a bit more, and then you've got this extra lip as well. So yeah, that does look a lot taller. And this weather, I'll have that down to give me more airflow, and then when the shitter weather comes along I can have that up to protect me more from the wind and the rain. But there you go, there's an MRA, I don't know what it was called, touring screen. There's instructions. functional description. MRA windshield, that's what it is. English. Thank you for purchasing a Vario touring screen. There you go, MRA Vario touring screen. Beautiful, and fits perfectly, and it looks good. I think it's better with the darker shade on it. Where's my old one? There. There's the difference. This one is slightly darker than it should be because it's filthy. But look at that. That looks alright, doesn't it? There you go. Hopefully 118 quid well spent. As I say, I mean, it looks like there's a sticker in there, and there's 2 stickers there, so just for the stickers. And that is an edging, isn't it? Do I want the edging on? I don't know whether I want the edging on. I forgot about that. Let's set you up again. Get that out. I don't know whether this is going to look quite right. I don't know whether I like that. It's not the same shade, so it really does stick out. Come on. Not sure. Does that finish it off nicely or not? Bit of piping around the edge. Not sure. Without the piping? With the piping? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. That looks definitely cleaner. Let me know in the comments what you think. Even though I've just made a decision. Anyway, that's a fat bloke in a workshop sheddy thing, sticking our MRA Vario touring screen on his absolutely gorgeous Hayabusa. I'm waiting for the paddock stand bobbins to come in so I can stand it up properly and give it a really good clean. But even with a bit of dirt on it, it's gorgeous. It's very nice. I like it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and maybe I'll catch you again. Ta-ra.